Hello everyone, welcome back to Bracket Fantasy Sports Cards. Today we are doing a recap of Week 7 of the NFL season and the Fantasy Rip League 2020 season. We're going to go over some of the matchups that we had last week, and we're going to cover next week's and do our bold predictions and all that good stuff. So we're going to start it off with the first matchup from last week, which was the Card Dojo with his 2020 Prestige Value Packs against House of Cards and the Card Collector Club subscription box. Card Dojo taking that win, 140 to 85. He had 3 multipliers, 2 of which were okay, and 1 was Justin Herbert, which I was really jealous of. 76.96 for Justin Herbert. House of Cards, yeah, had a couple missed opportunities with couldn't even fill a second running back, and didn't get a tight end, so we had to play a kid reporter in those spots. So 0 points for those two. And no multipliers. So his best play was Aaron Rodgers, 27.32 points. But Card Dojo taking that win, bringing him to 3-4. House of Cards falling to 3-4. Next matchup was JPN Sports Cards and his 2020 Score Value Packs against Bracket Fantasy Sports Cards and the 2020 Donruss Blaster and Hanger Combo. We lost that one. We fell to JPN, who is now in first place again. So he had 4 times 2 multipliers, 1 for Tom Brady and 1 for the Bills defense, which was pretty solid. So he ended up with 195.72, and we had some pretty good multipliers too. We had 4. One of them was a Cooper Cup mem card for times 4, but we only pulled 164.90, falling to 4-3. JPN moving up to 5-2, taking the lead in the league. Next matchup was Hendo's Hobbies and his 2020 Donruss Hanger Boxes against Derb's Sports Talk and Cards, also 2020 Prestige Hanger Boxes. We're going to have the team of the week, Derb's Sports Talk and Cards, bringing in 205 points with his 3 multipliers, having his player of the week, Terry McLaurin, with the jersey numbered parallel, times 7, netting him 129.5 points. And Hendo's Hobbies with the 3 multipliers, 1 with Tom Brady for 73 points. But pulling out 171.92 points, still falling to Derb's 205. So Hendo's Hobbies dropping to 4-3. Derb's Sports Talking Cards moving up to 3-3. And the final matchup was DeBuffman 17 with 2020 Prestige Mega Box against Fulk Rips and his 2 2020 Mosaic Blaster Boxes. Fulk Rips falling just shy of another win, dropping him to 2-4 on the season. 148.22 against DeBuffman's 152.36. His times 6 Chase Young netted him 33 points, and his Rams defense played really well. So that times 3 multiplier on the Rams defense got him 45 points. So DeBuffman moving to 5-2, Folk Rips dropping to 2-4. Spurs Cards 21 was on bye this week. So here's a look at your league standings now. And the Week 8 matchups are going to be DeBuffman 17 versus Hendo's Hobbies, Spurs Cards 21 versus Derb's Sports Talking Cards, the Card Dojo versus Bracket Fantasy Sports Cards, JPN Sports Cards versus Folk Rips, and House of Cards is taking the bye for Week 8. Okay, so now we're going to go over our lineup for Week 8.
And get ready for some multipliers.
We have so many multipliers. Pretty cool. The one that we wanted to play that we couldn't was this Kyler Murray. I'm going to show it here, but I'll also put the graphic up here. Kyler Murray, parallel, times 2. Arizona, unfortunately, on a bye, so we don't get to play that. But all of our other multipliers were playable, so we had a lot to choose from. We'll start at quarterback. We're going to play Phillip Rivers, times 2. Indianapolis is playing in Detroit. Our only position that didn't have a multiplier was running backs. We had a Derrick Henry and Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
Which you don't need a multiplier for Derrick Henry.
I don't think you need one this week for Edwards-Helaire either, taking on the Jets at home. So I'm expecting Kansas City to jump out ahead on that one and then just kind of run it the rest of the game. So he should do pretty great unless they get Le'Veon Bell super involved. DK Metcalf times 2 for our wide receiver 1. And if you watched our video of our rip of the 2020 Absolute Mega Box, we pulled back-to-back out of 50 autos, which wasn't supposed to happen. It's supposed to be 1 auto and 1 mem card, and we actually pulled 2 autos and a mem. the mem card was not usable. So we are playing both of our autographs though. So we've got John Hightower IV, Philadelphia wide receiver.
They're taking on Dallas, and if you're a wide receiver against Dallas, we're going to play you.
Yeah, for sure, especially if it's a ×6 multiplier like John Hightower is. So that's good. We also got George Kittle. We pulled 2 tight ends out of that box. They were both George Kittle, but one of them was a parallel. So we've got George Kittle ×2. And we are playing Jeremy Chin as our defender. Did not pull a kicker, but Jeremy Chin has been pretty solid. I think he's been doing really well. So Carolina is taking on Atlanta at home. So Carolina is at home. But yeah, that's ×2 multiplier for Jeremy Chin. And then Willie Gay Jr. will be representing the Kansas City defense against the New York Jets ×6. Excited about that one.
That's where all the points are coming from.
That's going to be a good play. That's going to be, I guarantee, at least 60, right?
Easily
60 points just for that play. So excited about that one. Oh, you know what that sound means? Time for bold predictions. So we are going to go over, recap our bold predictions from last week. So Jeff's bold prediction, what did you say? Teddy Bridgewater?
Teddy Bridgewater wins and outplays Drew Brees. Now, before anybody says anything, they lost the game by 3 points.
Yep.
And Drew Brees outplayed Teddy Bridgewater by a total of 4 points. So it wasn't like a blowout.
I think it was 3 and change.
Yeah,
it was just slightly higher ranked than Teddy Bridgewater. So you were close on that one.
But the man over here.
Yeah. Kyler Murray finishes with a higher quarterback ranking than Russell Wilson, and Arizona beats Seattle. Now, if anybody watched that Sunday night game, best Sunday night game I've seen in a long time. Really close. Went to overtime. It was just incredible. And, yeah, Arizona won. They beat Seattle. And Kyler Murray finished as the QB2 overall behind only Justin Herbert. So he outperformed Russell Wilson, who was, I think, 5th. I think he was 5th in the rankings. So, yeah, bold prediction successful.
That makes 2 for the season so far.
Out of what, 8 that we've done? So, yeah, we're doing all right. We're doing all right. We're gonna bring it home this week, though. So you want to go over yours?
I'm going to go bold here. I have Vegas taking on Cincinnati, or Cleveland. I'm sorry, Cleveland, right?
Yeah.
Both those quarterbacks are playing pretty well. I'm going to say Derek Carr, Baker Mayfield, top 12 quarterbacks this week.
Ooh, top 12.
Top 12.
You went higher. When I wrote this down, I put top 15 quarterbacks.
I think they're going to light it up. I think that's going to be a high-scoring game. No defense.
No defense, and you picked the over of 62 points. So that game should finish over 62 points. Somebody's going to light it up. Derek Carr and Baker Mayfield, top 12 quarterbacks, says Jeff. Yeah. All right, mine is going to be, I can't believe I'm going to say this out loud, but Joe Burrow finishes as a higher-ranked quarterback than Ryan Tannehill, and Cincinnati beats Tennessee. I know, it's bold. It's even maybe crazy.
You know, get in on the fun in the comments section. Throw a bold prediction in there with us.
Yeah.
See how crazy you can get.
Yeah, because I mean, we can all make predictions, but if they're not bold, what's the point?